Have you ever had a gut feeling about someone or something, but couldn't explain why? What if I told you that your habits, your subconscious routines, are shaping those gut instincts more than you realize? In Chapter 4 of Atomic Habits, James Clear dives into a fascinating story about the man who didn't look right, showing how our habits influence our decisions, and how we can harness this knowledge to make better choices. This chapter teaches us about the power of perception and how our habits can actually shape what we see and how we react. It's not just about how you see the world, but how the world is seeing you, and how we can create positive habits to guide those perceptions. Whether you're trying to improve your relationships or make smarter decisions, understanding this is key. Stick around to learn how your everyday habits are affecting your world, and how you can use that insight to change your life. Welcome to Book Summary. Here, pages of insights become minutes of impact. Every time, we reveal powerful lessons, helping you save time, build wisdom, and achieve personal transformation. In Chapter 4 of Atomic Habits, titled, "The Man Who Didn't Look Right," James Clear explores the powerful connection between habits, perception, and decision-making. The chapter kicks off with a compelling story of a man who, despite not showing any outward signs of danger, was instinctively felt to be off by a police officer. The officer had no logical explanation for his gut feeling, but he trusted his instincts, and it turned out that the man was carrying a weapon. This story serves as a metaphor for how our habits, often running on autopilot, can shape how we perceive the world and react to it, even without our conscious awareness. Clear uses this story to explain that perception isn't just about seeing what's in front of us. It's shaped by our past experiences, our environment, and the habits we've developed. He argues that our brain is constantly filtering and interpreting the world through the lens of our habits. The more we repeat certain behaviors, the more they influence how we view and respond to situations. Our habits essentially program our brains to look for specific cues, and this process happens automatically. The chapter also delves into how habits can create mental shortcuts, which is why we often make decisions based on instinct or intuition. For example, think about how you've probably felt off about someone you just met, even without knowing why. This judgment is often based on past experiences and ingrained habits, like recognizing certain facial expressions, body language, or even tone of voice. These habits influence our subconscious perception, guiding how we interact with people and situations. Clear's key takeaway here is that habits are not just actions we perform. They're deeply intertwined with our identity and perceptions. By understanding how habits influence the way we interpret the world, we can start to become more aware of how we're reacting to situations. The better we get at understanding and controlling our habits, the clearer and more accurate our perceptions will become. And this can lead to smarter decisions, healthier relationships, and a more empowered life. This chapter reminds us that the world isn't just what we see. It's how our habits make us interpret what we see. If we can change our habits, we can shift our perceptions and, ultimately, change the way we live. Clear invites us to take control of our habit loop, ensuring that we're not just reacting based on outdated patterns, but responding in ways that align with our goals and values. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found Chapter 4, "The Man Who Didn't Look Right," as fascinating as I did. Understanding how our habits shape our perception and decision-making can be a game-changer in how we approach life. And it all starts with becoming more aware of our habits. By recognizing how they influence our reactions, we can start making more intentional choices that align with the person we want to become. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue exploring the powerful lessons in Atomic Habits, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're here to break down key insights from life-changing books that will help you grow, achieve more, and transform your daily routines. Now, if you're ready to dive deeper into the Atomic Habits journey, be sure to check out the next video on Chapter 5, "The Best Way to Start a New Habit." In this chapter, James Clear reveals one of the most effective strategies to kickstart new habits, something so simple, yet incredibly powerful. He talks about the importance of focusing on small wins, and how making your new habit ridiculously easy to start is the secret to long-term success. It's the perfect follow-up if you're ready to make lasting changes in your routine. So, click right here to watch the next video, and let's keep building better habits together. Thanks again for being part of this journey, and I'll see you in the next video.